There are so many reasons that many of us can't sleep. They can be chemical and hormonal, environmental, digestive, and physiological, just to name a few. For the purposes of this series, we're going to focus a little bit more on our physiological reasons that we may be lacking in our sleep. And I want to start by reminding us that we are electrical magnetic beings. Our bodies are naturally electrical and magnetic. And the blend of those and the relationship of those are what really help us transition from sleep into wake and back into sleep. So much of our technology and the pace in which we go at in our life these days really stimulates our electrical system. Screens, technology, driving quickly between appointments, finding all of these things that really activate our sympathetic nervous system. And to go to sleep, we want to be tethered to or in relationship with our parasympathetic nervous system. So this practice today is all about trying to find a little bit more weightedness in our body and in our bones, and especially in our organs. We're trying to help our organs soften and feel their glide and feel their heaviness. So I'd like to offer you this simple technique. This is something you can do right before bed, or you can do it in your day if you need a little rest and you don't have too long. It's best if you can stay here for at least 5 minutes, but 10, 15, or 20 is even better. You'll know how long you want to stay. Some people even fall asleep there. The technique is finding a yoga bolster, or if you don't have one of these, find a stack of blankets. And you want to find a stack that comes into your torso, from your shoulders to your hips. And you want something a little more firm. So sometimes pillows can be a little too squishy, but create that firmness so that your organs and your body weight can really drop into the firmness of your bolster or your blankets. And then if you have it, or you'd like to get a little more cozy, you can have a blanket in addition to that. But I'm going to show you first without the blanket, just so you can see my positioning on the bolster. So you want to come down onto your belly and bring your legs out a little bit into kind of a frog shape, so that your lower legs are on the floor, your insides of your ankles are meeting the floor, and then get a little cozy here. Find what feels comfortable. You could have a yoga block or a stack of books for your forehead to rest on, and then decide what feels comfortable with where your arms want to be. And then once you're there, you can bring a blanket up or a weighted blanket and simply take some deep breaths and rest. So it looks like this. Just 2 breaths in, and I'm already feeling like my body can settle a bit and begin to power down. Now, if that feels like it's too much on your belly or it's uncomfortable for any reason, the next option I want to give you is to create a little cocoon for your body. If your bed is against a wall, you could bring your back against a wall, but if not, you want to grab a second bolster or a stack of blankets or pillows to have something behind you. And then make yourself literally a cocoon shape. Take your pillows and your blankets and have something that you can hold with your body in front and snug up against your back. So you're creating this little cocoon. And then even better, icing on the cake, is to take that blanket and wrap around you. And this can also be a very nourishing position for your parasympathetic nervous system. You want to experiment with the right size blankets and bolsters. Maybe you need a pillow between your knee and your ankles, and allow your body to feel that snugness of the pillows or bolsters or blankets to help your nervous system feel safe and feel like it can begin to slow down. And that oftentimes helps us power down, again, our sympathetic nervous system to be able to feel like we can glide in to sleep. Try it out. Find what feels comfortable for you. Play with it. And hopefully that will help your sleep.